personally, I think the easiest and the hardest part of running an online business with a website, selling digital products, is the social media part. Why do I say that? And I think the problem on top of that is it's usually one of the last things people address, not the first thing. And it's a shame because they do all the work of setting up their website, getting their credit card processing going, figuring out, exactly what product they're going to do, getting their email automation going, putting it together as a well-oiled machine that works on its own. So it's fully automated, working 24/7 with that little digital guy working even while you're sleeping. And then they get to the social media, which they know is where they're going to drive their business. And they realize that how easy is it to do what I'm doing right now, right? To post videos. And I don't care. There is no excuse. I don't care what kind of schedule you work. I don't care if you do a job with overtime. You have the time. It's there. Look what I'm doing right now. I'm going for a walk. I do it then. You're going to drive a car to and from. You can do that very safely with your phone. You're going to do it then. You're going to figure it out after dinner, early in the morning, on the weekends, in between things. You can figure it out. Trust me. So that part's easy. The hard part is this. And this is a hard part for a lot of people. Not everybody, but for a lot of people. And that's the fear. And let's call it exactly what it is. You're scared. You're afraid. And listen, there's nothing wrong with being scared. There's nothing wrong with being afraid. But there is something wrong with letting it beat you. You got to beat it. You got to overcome it. And that fear is very simple. You realize that you're going to post these videos to the whole entire world. And you know what? Your friends are going to see it. Your enemies are going to see it. Your family's going to see it. And people are going to comment. And you notice. And even if they don't comment, they're going to think about it. They're going to know you're doing it. And they're going to wonder what you're doing. And I'm just going to tell you one thing. And one thing only. This is what you got to do. And it's just easier said than done, just like anything else. I'm not saying it's easy. But the adage you have to have is, and you have to say this to yourself all the time. You have to say to yourself, I do not care what anybody thinks of me at all. If somebody comments, they send a good comment, great, respond to it. Negative comment, delete it and forget about it. Rolls off your shoulders. And I'm telling you, you got to address that part, because that is going to be your biggest success or your biggest failure right there. Getting that social media right, because it's really the lifeblood of the whole thing. All right, think about that, guys. Think about it. You can't be afraid. You don't care what anybody thinks. That's what you got to be.